And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the
classic. Time.
What you saw there before my intro was actual footage of me and 65,000 other people coming in way too early on Stevie Wonder's last song at Hyde Park. I know, it was a nice, warm, it was mild, it wasn't overly hot, it wasn't too warm, but it wasn't cold, so it was a nice day. Perfect for seeing Stevie Wonder and Lionel Richie on the same day, because Lionel Richie opened for Stevie Wonder. But the main reason for going was for me to see Stevie Wonder. And that was on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday, me and my boss went shopping for vinyl, and we went to a little soul event for, where the people who run the radio station here in England called My Soul were hosting a little event. Now that's going on every single Saturday, or every single Sunday I should say, excuse me. So maybe I'll go back there. It was a nice vibe, I enjoyed the environment in there. So yeah, I did pick up, while we were shopping for the shop, vinyl wise, I managed to find 8 things for myself that I was missing. We went to Brick Lane in London, maybe the best place in the area we were in. He always has reasonably priced stuff, and he covers all genres basically, so it's a very nice place to go if you're ever in the Aldgate area of London. But more about that later on. But yes, Stevie was by far one of the best concert I've ever been to. I mean, it was technically a festival, 65,000 people. I don't think all 65,000 people were actually fans of Stevie Wonder. But I had fun anyway. I made sure I surrounded myself with good people when I got in the midst of the crowd, because I didn't want anything to go down. So that was definitely one of the best gigs, or probably the best gig of all the gigs that I've been to so far. And like I said, Lionel Richie opened for Stevie, so it was a very, very good day basically for me. So anyways, we're not here to talk about Stevie Wonder, because we're 3 minutes in. I haven't even shown you any records yet. So let me show you the 8 that I got from Brick Lane first. Now if you're not into soul, these won't be for you. But you've got a little fader along the bottom there. Feel free to just skip ahead. SOS Band, Sands of Time, has my favourite SOS Band track on it, which is The Finest. This is 1986. Absolutely brilliant album. Love anything SOS Band. So I find their stuff all the time, but I've never seen this one. So I wanted to make sure this was the first one I picked up. Like I said, just for one song on here, which is The Finest. But yeah, you can't go wrong with any SOS Band. if you're into soul music. Jermaine Jackson, I believe this is self-titled. Yeah, Jermaine Jackson by Jermaine Jackson. Of course, has features on here from Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and the Jacksons. Yeah, I think this is his debut, maybe. I don't even remember. 1984 on Arista, American Press. He had a couple of Jermaine Jackson albums, but I knew this one a bit better. So this is the one I decided to grab. But yeah, what an incredible album. Well, I wouldn't say incredible. It's a good album. What you can expect from Jermaine Jackson, but of course he's got the Michael Jackson knockoff coat on. So yeah, but if you like Michael Jackson or you like the Jacksons, very, very similar. So worth checking out. Shalimar, The Look. You guys probably know Shalimar from the song I Can Make You Feel Good. Not on this album, but does have the track Over and Over, which is one of my favourite Shalimar tracks, maybe even my favourite Shalimar track. 83 again on this one, so yeah, you're going to see a lot of 80s stuff here, but yeah, great album by Shalimar. I don't know if they have a bad one, but there's some really great ones, and this is one of them, so definitely glad to pick that one up. Sharik, self-titled, 87 on this one. Another solid album from start to finish. Tell Me What It Is, Baby I'm For Real, This Must Be Love, Let's Be Lovers Tonight, Send For Me, all standout tracks for sure, but just a great solid album from start to finish. Loved that one. I haven't listened to this one yet, but I do know this guy's music pretty well. From 1987, this is Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever. I have some Keith Sweat already in the collection, but I didn't own this one. With the original price tag from Sounds Familiar up in the corner there of £3. Which, yeah, Wood Street in London. I don't know if that record store's still there. I doubt it, but who knows. But yeah, Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever. Like I said, I haven't listened to this one yet, but I do know Keith Sweat's music, and I do know I like it. All produced by Teddy Riley, who's obviously worked with people of a similar genre. But yeah, well, I can't say it's a good album because I haven't really listened to it yet, but I can guarantee I'll like it anyway because I know I like Keith Sweat's stuff. This next one, don't say anything. G-Force, Kenny G. For anyone who's still in the video, watching the video, don't say anything. I really just got this one for Tribeca. It's produced by Kashif, who I talk about quite a bit on this channel. One of my favourite producers and vocalists even, but anything with that Kashif sort of sound, I'm all for it. This definitely has that. It's from 1983. I didn't own a copy of this, and Tribeca's maybe my favourite Kenny G song, so I'm going to grab a copy of that regardless. This isn't soul, this is actually more jazz funk. This is jazz funk actually. Idris Muhammad, House of the Rising Sun. Third American pressing, but you never ever really see Idris Muhammad stuff out in the wild. This was a fantastic find for me. Great drummer. Just been getting into jazz funk hugely, so nice to pick that up, especially for the price I got it for, which was incredible. So yeah, absolutely incredible find. Like I said, here you don't really find Idris Muhammad stuff, so anytime I find anything from him, I'm gonna grab it, and I'm super happy this was the first album from him that I owned, so nice to have that. The final one that I picked up from London, my little trip to London, my pleasure trip for Stevie, and then my business trip on the Sunday for the record shopping and the little soul event. This is The Poet 2 by Bobby Womack. I do really like this album. Tell Me Why is on here, which is my favourite Bobby Womack song, as well as the song that got me into Bobby Womack, so that's why it holds a special place in my heart. Especially 1984 on this one. So yeah, good album. Actually a great album. I know this one already really well, so I don't even have to listen to this. I already know it's going to be good. So yeah, Bobby Womack. There'll be a little bit more soul sprinkled throughout, not too much. Actually, let me get the soul out of the way here with Anita Baker Rapture. Charity shop find. You don't really find anything decent in charity shops around here anymore, so this was a good find for me. 86, Anita Baker. Didn't own this one yet. Pretty much a staple for any soul collection, really, in my opinion at least, so I'm surprised I didn't own it yet. I see it all the time, but for £1 and the condition it was in, I wasn't going to pass it up. Last bit of soul music here. This is probably the only one of the original pile I haven't listened to. When I say original pile, the stuff I had from before London. But this is Stevie Wonder, of course, given that I've seen him at the weekend. Wonderland, basically just hits from 1963 through 74. Now I know I have all of these songs except for I Was Made to Love Her and I Love Every Little Thing About You, and We Can Work It Out, all on vinyl already. But other than those 3 tracks I just named, all the others I have on vinyl already. The only reason I grabbed it is 1, because it's a greatest hits. 2, this particular greatest hits only ever came out in Australia. So 1974 on this one. Well, just a standard black Motown label. No need to really show you that, but yeah, had to pick that up before my weekend of seeing Stevie. Haven't spun it yet, but this is the next one I plan to spin, because Stevie, in case you're new to the channel, is one of my favourite artists. That's all the soul stuff out the way. What do I show you next? Some 12-inch singles. Whether you like 12-inch singles or not, these are all classic 80s 12-inch singles here. Something About You, Level 42. Great song. Also has Hot Water and The Sun Goes Down on the flip side. Wow, you can really see that. But yeah, no, there's Something About You, Level 42. Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Backed with Memorabilia. Howard Jones' Look Mama with the extended mix. Backed with Learning How to Love and a live version of Dream Interaction. And Let's Dance by David Bowie, of course, backed with Cat People. But you all know that one already anyway. Yep, 4 12-inch singles. I keep picking these up. I really should cut down, but I keep picking them up. I don't care. What next? I kind of want to show them in order, but I kind of want to keep it interesting at the same time. Here's one I shared on Facebook. Bad Company. I haven't picked up any Bad Company in a very long time. I don't think I've shown any Bad Company on the channel yet, which is very weird considering. Maybe one album, but that's the only only other album I would have had. But yeah, I like this one because it's got the song, well, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, obviously, Rocksteady, and Bad Company by Bad Company on their album Bad Company on the Island label. Yeah, love that one. I like Bad Company. I don't know, nothing wrong with Bad Company. Of course, on the I'm going to show this one, the Red Island label, which I don't think I've ever seen on anything else, just Bad Company albums. So yeah, that's nice to grab that. Of course, you all know this one already. 74. but it sounds incredible. So no complaints here of Bad Company by Bad Company, which also has the song Bad Company by Bad Company. What next? AC/DC bootleg here, Shock Treatment, a live album they did. This came out, I think, last year or 2017. I'm not 100% sure. But it's just a live show they did for the radio in 1978. So this is still in the Bon Scott era of AC/DC. 1978 at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Columbus, Ohio. Has a lot of my favorite Bon Scott era tracks on it. The only one obviously missing is Highway to Hell, but this came out before that anyway, so they would have done that show before then. It's a white label bootleg, which I never really see a lot of them, but it is on orange vinyl, which again, I don't own a lot of stuff on orange wax, so figured I would pick that up and, well, enjoy that, because it actually sounds really good for a recording of that time, so I'm super happy with that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well, I did pick up some other stuff in London, but I can't show you because it will ruin the surprise for the person I picked them up for. So I'll message that person for their address when I have the money to send them over, but yeah, I did pick up more stuff than what I showed you, but they're not for me, so I'm not going to show them. Next thing I'm going to show you, however, from my original haul, Milt Jackson Sunflower. Another jazz album, I guess jazz funk again. Features Herbie Hancock, Freddie Hubbard, Ron Carter and Billy Cobham also on this album, playing instruments. American issue, I think. It's on the CTI label. There's the gatefold there. Is this American? I have a feeling it isn't. No. This might be the British one. I lose track of the pressings, guys. Forgive me. I'm no expert. I've said that before. Yeah, no, this is the English pressing on CTI. But sounds incredible. It's a decent album. Not my favourite, but it was chucked in free as part of a deal, so I'm not really complaining. I did enjoy it, so yeah, I will be holding on to it. So there's Sunflower by Milt Jackson. Piece of reggae here. Michael Prophet, Serious Reasoning. I don't pick up enough reggae. Reggae is maybe one of my smallest sections outside of my Afrobeat section. Cover, of course, is not brilliant, and you can see up here where they've tried to rip the promo sticker off the back of this album. So this is a promo copy, but you can't tell unless you really examine the album well, because you can see sort of see that it used to say this is a sample copy, not for resale. But yeah, no, this is a Jamaican pressing of this. Decent album, actually. Roots reggae. There's the original inner there on Ireland. Nice album, definitely. We'll get a few more spins. Like I said. Well, like I said, the cover's not brilliant, but you know what I'm going to say, right? If you're a returning viewer of the channel, I can't play the cover. So there's that one. Peter Gabriel, So. An album that I have never checked out in its entirety. Just the 3 tracks on here that I knew already, which was Sledgehammer, Don't Give Up, and In Your Eyes. But I really enjoyed this one. 86, of course. If you're a Genesis fan or just a Peter Gabriel fan, you already know this one. I think you pretty much do already know this one, but this is maybe an album I'd been looking for a while. A decent copy of this at least, because I see it all the time, but the vinyl's always trashed. So it was nice to finally find a decent copy of this. But yeah, Peter Gabriel, So. haven't delved too much into Peter Gabriel's solo stuff or his era of Genesis stuff, but this album is one that I've always liked. So yeah, props there. Final thing I'm going to show you as we come into the 18-minute mark here is an album by a band that I've been sleeping on, and it was only because of Mr. Hall of Fame, Brandon, going through just a massive fury of showing albums by this particular band. If you're a viewer of his channel, you already know what this band is. This is Uriah Heep. Very heavy, very humble, British pressing. Not original British pressing, of course. This is maybe a mid-70s reissue, but it does have the British cover with the face on it. I think I prefer the American cover with the dragon on it, but this one, if you unfold it fully, it kind of makes a face, and there's the hands at the bottom there. Very nice. There's the inside of the gatefold. Like I said, this is a reissue on the Bronze record label. There you go. Yeah, a band I haven't really paid much attention to. I figured I'll pick up their first album, which even in America I think is just called Uriah Heep. But here we got Very Heavy. It was called Very Heavy, Very Humble. London-based band, hard rock, progressive rock at times, but a very, very good album. I'll be picking up more Uriah Heep stuff as I find it at a decent price, but yeah, no, I really, really did enjoy this one. So, Uriah Heep's first album, originally I think from 1970, like I said, mid-70s reissue, so happy with that. In fact, I'm happy with everything I picked up there, so that's going to be it for this video, and I'm going to close this video out with a little bit more footage from the concert. So if you guys want to see more stuff from Stevie, Lionel, and a little surprise we had earlier on in the day while we were at Hyde Park, then stay tuned. But for now, please subscribe if you're not already. I could really do with the subscribers. Well, the help. We're getting close to the 200. That's kind of a mark I want to reach before the end of the summer, if we can. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks again for tuning back into the channel if you are a returning subscriber. And yeah, please let me know in the comment section what you thought of everything I picked up. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.